Hello, and welcome to How to Play a Rogue on the High Seas. So, the way you set up this game is you're going to shuffle up this treasure pile, and you're going to deal one treasure out to each player face down. There's going to be a minimum of 5 players, so you're going to make sure that you have 5 to 15 players, because this has a very wide player count. In theory, you could play with 4 players, though I don't think it would be as fun. So, each player is able to look at their own treasure card secretly. No other player is allowed to take a look at it. And the next thing that's going to happen after each player takes a look at their treasure is they're going to determine who the captain is. The captain is the player with the lowest treasure value. So again, without revealing your cards necessarily, you're just going to go through checking whoever has the lowest. Does anyone have the 1 of treasure, the 2 of treasure, the 3 of treasure? And in that case, yes, someone does have the 3 of treasure. They are now the captain. Now, if you're new to the game, you might continue from here straight into the discussion phase. Or if you played like once or twice already, then you can introduce these pirate cards, which help make things a lot more interesting. And I'll go ahead and just show you how gameplay is done with them, because this game is very simple anyways. So I'm just going to introduce them here. So each non-captain player, again, this person who had the lowest treasure value is our captain. Each non-captain player is going to go ahead and get 1 face-down pirate card as well as their treasure card. The last step in setup is that each non-captain player, again, that's these guys, not this one. This one's the captain. So each other player may go ahead and take a look at one other person's secret pirate or treasure card. Of course, you get to know what your own cards are, and you of course know who the captain is, but you also get 1 extra piece of information, whether that be Jimmy's pirate card or Sarah's treasure card. But you only get 1 extra piece of information. And then with all of that done, that's the end of setup, and you move on to the discussion. The discussion will last for 100 seconds, so you do need a timer. Now, throughout the discussion, you will be able to use your pirate powers. And I'll get to what you're discussing with what happens after you discuss. It makes a little bit more sense that way. I know it's a little convoluted the way I'm ordering this, but it does make more sense that way. So during the discussion phase, all that you need to know during these 100 seconds is you can flip over your pirate cards at any time and just activate their abilities. People don't have to know you're using their abilities. You just flip it over. If everyone's distracted doing something else, you can just do it while no one's paying attention. Or you can announce it out loud. Doesn't really matter. You can choose to play it in any way you would like. But yeah, that's what you're going to be doing in your discussion phase, is you're going to be discussing who you think the rogue is. And while you're doing it, you're of course using your little pirate abilities, should you wish. Then, during elimination, the captain picks 1 player to eliminate. After everyone's done their discussion, the captain is trying to figure out who the second highest value treasure card is. So if, let's say, there was someone with a 20 and there was someone with an 18, the captain is trying to deduce who has the 18 of treasure. So that's a little complicated, but once you get it, you get it. It's pretty simple. So, for example, in this game, the person you would want to try and vote out would be the person with the 14 over here, because they have the second highest value. This person with the 19 is not the person you're after. The person you're after is second highest, which would in this case be a 14. So whoever has the second highest value, that's this guy, is the rogue on the high seas. And if the captain successfully picked this person to eliminate, then all other players win. If not, then the rogue wins. And that's it. That's how to play. If any of your pirate cards have an after elimination effect, then it will immediately take place here. For example, this monkey guy, after elimination, you can only win if all the players to your left up to the captain, that would be this guy, did not get eliminated. So there's a lot of different ideas and strategies you can do with your pirates. There's a lot of switching around you can do. You have a ton of different cards, and ideally it's just a huge amount of chaos, and the captain is just doing their best to try and take it all in and try and determine who is that rogue on the high seas. So let me just go through one last recap. Again, the way you set up is each person gets a treasure card. Whoever has the lowest treasure card is the captain. Then everyone else gets a secret pirate card. Then among those who are not the captain, they get to take a look at their own cards and 1 other person's card, 1 other person's pirate or 1 other person's treasure card. Then you discuss for 100 seconds for determining who you think the rogue on the high seas is. You may at any time, with the knowledge or ignorance of other players, use your pirate's special ability. And then once the 100 seconds are up, the captain must pick one player to eliminate. If they successfully eliminate the rogue, then all players other than the rogue wins. If not, then the rogue wins. And of course, the rogue is the person with the second highest treasure value. And that's it. That's how you play. Hopefully that was interesting. Thanks for listening.